Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me here again. For those of you who may be new to this video series or the channel, first of all, welcome, and just really quickly what we do here in this video series is we look at the top posts, usually for the last week. Usually it means the first page and a little into the second page of posts on the subreddit. You know, if you don't browse a subreddit, this can be kind of a good way to get an insight onto what's on here. There's usually some really funny, good, creative, awesome stuff. So let's just get started. Fan creation, is that them? Are they gone? And Limelier, this is an absolutely fantastic fan art. I'm a huge fan of this. um, yeah, this is just great. The biter is looking up in anticipation, hoping that this is us. We've left the planet in this horrible, dirty factory we've created back here. You can actually see some water here. The detail is actually really fantastic. Can we full screen this? Yeah. So you can see the water is like actually kind of clean, nice looking, but then as we get closer into the factory, it's all polluted and green. You can see the train here. This is looks like some more water. This is a wall maybe with turrets. Yeah. So the train's out there. Just horrible, dirty factory. You know, it looks kind of nice over there, but here, whew, this is I love this. I would absolutely love to see more of this. I think it's a spaceship, but it's actually the first volley of shells scanning a new region. Genuine chuckle, genocide chuckle. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this may actually just be a volley of artillery shells. Quite possible, honestly. Just absolutely brilliant fan art, though. I would love to see more of this. Again, this is something where I would like to just kind of have it printed in a large like poster form and have it, you know, framed. It's just really cool art, I think, for a game we love. Literally unplayable. I mean, it does kind of intersect. I'm not entirely sure what the problem is. Unless I'm missing some. Oh. Are they saying like this compared to this? Yeah. Another player discovers small items you can walk between. Have collision boxes smaller than a full tile. Interesting. Yeah, there's some weird stuff in the game. For sure. Why won't the repair pack fix my ship? Well, your ship is all Phillips head screws. This is hilarious. Yeah, this is a standard screwdriver head here. A better question is why the rockets you build don't look anything like the one you crashed. That's also a very good point. It's all Apple property parts, which isn't available to the average Joe for repairs. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Yeah, this is this is pretty great. Would Mr. Schrodinger please board the train? Passenger present and passenger not present. I asked the librarian for a book on Schrodinger's cat and Pavlov's dog. She said it rang a bell, but she didn't know if it was there or not. Wow, nice joke. Nice joke. How to properly load your military science train. Yes. This is the perfect way to load a military science train. Feeding it with blue bullets, but then only having blue inserters. Oh, blue belts. I read that as bullets. Yeah, that is true. Truth be told, I don't really use the other belts unless there's a really, really good reason for it. Don't want a mixed inventory. I mean, these should be stag inserters, really, probably. I think is the point this person was trying to make. I love this method, though. The fact they have a military science train is pretty impressive in and of itself. I created a number display using gates. 8. Or is that a 2? It's a 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's counting, exterm, you idiot. This is actually pretty cool. It would be maybe easier to read, less zoomed out, or on the map, potentially. here it's a little bit difficult, but this is pretty neat. I really love what people come up with here. Seriously, Spytron, where did my precious atomic bombs go? That is not the right button. He's sweating. Anime sweat. Sweats. Can't imagine how much time it took for me to position Spytron on that water thingy. Yeah, it would be probably pretty hard, wouldn't it? It doesn't move in super exact increments, sadly. Alright, what's up, vote? Vote's quality and effort. Also, seriously, Spytron, you had 40 of them. Yeah, although, I don't know, loading Spytron with nukes is... Whew. That is living on the edge. That is a questionable decision in and of itself. Blot out the sun. Is this rocks? What is happening? Nuclear winter's out, robot winter's in. Oh, this is robots. Okay. I'm like, is this like some insane rock, like levitation thing? No, this is robots. Blot out the sun with the robots. I think that's accurate. So we shall spaghetti in the shade. Bot out the sun. There you go. That's what we're doing. Oh yeah, the bots need the sun for the solar panels. That's very true. The Gear Mark II now with 100% more gears. Oh yeah, we saw this last week. This is a make everything, I think, or just literally an entire factory. This is ridiculous building this. You can tell this is like a way bigger map than just this, seeing as the amount of rails they have certainly is I don't think required just for this. At least I wouldn't. 6 lanes, I wouldn't think so. So maybe they're just like letting another factory run and they're building this in the meantime. That's definitely possible. Yeah, so they posted this last week. Decided to build a bigger version. Mark II is truly Scooty plus Senior to versions 1. Twice the size and includes personal equipment, weapons, vehicles, including Spytron, built-in rail, station, on-site oil processing, a small nuclear reactor, Coverex enrichment, science machine with rocket silo, defense batteries, a bigger lair for Spytron, Jeffries tubes, and more. This is pretty awesome, man. I'm a big fan. The gear looks fantastic. I extremely love map view of my base with show recipes on map enabled in debug menu. Yes, this is very nice. So there is a debug menu option where you can turn on show recipes on map, makes things much easier to read, especially with mod. This is definitely modded, I think, unless they're just using icons that. I mean, yes, this is definitely modded. This is not. But now this looks like this may be like Factorio 2. And yeah, a dev Coverex hinted here via this link that an upgrade to the map tool were coming. So today I learned Factorio has a map alt mode in F4 debug menu, which is what this basically is showing. And then Coverex, the lead dev of the game, says just wait for 1.1. There we go. So I'm hoping. We're hoping. Mini offshore pump. As always, fantastic fan art from Hydebor. I wasn't going to say it's one of my favorites, but I say that with literally all of Fanbor's arts, so I like it. It's a great art. Hydebor does some really, really great art. Funny stuff, just really, really intriguing, eye-catching stuff. I'm just a fan. The black one looks like Spytron in disguise. It really kind of does, doesn't she? Yeah, she does kind of look like, maybe she's like being taken over by Spytron slowly. That's a scary thought. Meme started when my brother called Uranium Tiberian from Command and Conquer. Eventually he became GD and I became made the Tiberian Sun logo to praise our teamwork. Nice. Every time I walk over uranium patches, I expect to take damage like the Tiberium did. Played Tiberian Sun like 20 years ago, and it's a real-time strategy game. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah. This is, the Factorio actually makes that a thing, where, Factorio 2, where if you walk, like, on or near a uranium patch, you do take damage, or if you have it in your inventory. Uranium, that is. I made a mod that allows you to pick up landfill. I feel like there's been mods that do this previously, but maybe not. Either way, I mean, another one can't hurt. I think I should spotlight this. Now do that while standing on the landfill or while there's any building on it. Hint, you die the buildings, that everything gets deleted when you do it. Yes, I've done something like this before. Yes. Is there a link to this mod? I mean, sure, I could just find it. No fair biters, probably. Yeah. So it's a landfill plus. But yeah. I think maybe I'll spotlight that this week. Or soon. Because having a way to remove, like, pick up landfill would be great. In fact, I think Bombug and I were just talking about that one of the recent Community Friday of Hacks, where the landfill rant happened. So yeah. Okay, well, we're not watching an 8-minute video, but laterally unplayable 2. A 9-tile wide map. Complete. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Guys, this is like Ribbon World to the extreme. I want to see some like processing. So they have ore patches. I don't know how, this is actually ridiculous how they're routing any of this. I would go insane like 30 chunks ago. Look at this processing. I'm really quite impressed they're actually able to get this much through here, especially the farther down we go. It's a very yeah, linear, like one thing is produced after the other. Like, wow. I want to find the rocket at the end, and there it is. Holy moly, man. This is crazy. You disgust me. Good job. Yeah, this is basically my thought. Exactly. Goal was rocket, and here it is. Rocket on a 9-tile wide map, guys. Can you imagine? 9 tiles wide. That's it. That's all you get. Had an anxiety attack at work. Coped with it my own way. Man, I don't know. This kind of gives me an anxiety attack. I'm not making light or making fun of this. Having anxiety attacks is definitely a very serious thing. If this helps them, that is fantastic. How long did that take? Yeah, this is, how long? I wonder. It took about an hour in total. This is much faster than I would do it. I don't blame them, though. Like, I've definitely drawn factory layouts on graph paper. It's a fun way to do things. Kind of get a design out, you know, visually out of your head onto paper if you don't have access to the game at the time. Biggest lie I tell myself, this is plenty of space for the next thing I need to build. It's never enough space. I completely agree with this statement. My general rule is to take the space I think I need, double it, and then add more. Yeah, this is, you know, when people come in my stream or ask on my videos about, you know, tips and stuff and leaving space, this is like pretty much what I say is you try to figure out how much space you need, double that, and then leave even more. And you're probably still not going to have enough, honestly. Found out I'm on an island. Friend said you guys might want the seed. This is pretty sweet. Thunderbolt. This name looks familiar. Don't be like that. At least buy me a coffee or dinner first. I want this. Okay. How far to the next big landmass? Oh, that's not too bad. You could definitely landfill that. Only one of each patch and no oil, actually. Oh no, there is oil. Wait, what? I'm confused. Is this... okay. I'm not sure, but this isn't totally different. I'm very confused. I think I'm an idiot of some sort. Yeah, so pretty awesome. Maybe that was just the same seed, not the same string, so the resources were differently laid out. It's actually probably true. Yin and yang. This is cool. It makes me very uncomfortable, though. The alternation between coal and plastic would have been better. Ah, yes, coal and plastic would have been pretty awesome. Having trouble navigating your factory? Nostalgic about Minecraft? Ender Pearl is now available on the mod portal. Oh dear, what have we done here? Gee, I hope the mod's not making them lag this bad. That is actually pretty cool. Cool and all, but it doesn't seem worth the annoyance of having teleporting Enderman rearranging my factory. Can you imagine just rotate one gripper in a factory? Gripper? Yeah, I think they mean inserter in a factory of thousands. Suddenly your entire production is backlogged and there's sulfur on the green circuit belt. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very... I can't say I've heard that name for an inserter before. Having trouble navigating your factory? Redesign the whole thing from the ground up. You need sidewalks and pack shuttles. JK, though, phasing looks cool. AF, yeah, that's it's really cool, actually. I might spotlight that too. Tutorial mode, telling me to research wall building. I have 20 knowledge potions. Man, we are just coming out with the crazy names for stuff today, but still just stays at 0% completed. What am I doing wrong? Putting them in a lab would be my guess. I was expecting to hit research and watch progress bar. You've actually got to leave the lab to let it process. Oh, okay. Well, I was somewhat close. They had it in the lab. They just didn't close the research bar because in single player, it pauses the game. I'll vote for knowledge potion. See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who thought that was interesting, weird, funny. Presenting the Super Mega Loader 3000. It loads 8 blue belts per wagon and it's tileable. I mean, okay. I think this costs more than like the entire train worth of iron, potentially. But this is like insanely excessive for 4 wagons. But man, if you want to load that thing like instantaneously, I mean, I'm not saying this isn't cool. This is really cool, really impressive, very well done. I don't think I would ever build anything nearly this crazy for, well, any train loading, really, probably. It's almost 8 belts. Not known to be used in an actual game. Hold my science flask. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, so they just said it's not meant to be used in a real game. I would agree, but that's still really cool. Like, I'm not putting it down at all. It's very impressive. You can transfer true false signals wirelessly over any distance using trains. Circuits in comments. Do what now? So this is an improvement to delete a post with total 4 stations. Wait, what? Okay, so... Oh, because this is reading, the station's reading what's at the other thing, and then, interesting. Ansible. It's pretty neat, actually. 4 belt mixers with side loading and without for mixing 8 lines. Okay. This actually looks really cool, though. I don't know why. I wouldn't want to do this. But this is, again, another thing where just because I say I don't want to do it doesn't mean it's bad. It's not at all. This is really interesting. Visually, I like how it looks. I mean, some people like just building their factory with mixed belts, I suppose, which is totally fine. Well, like, look how clean these are. And then you have this. Why? Why not? I mean, yeah, I guess, I mean, that's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, why? But, I mean, I guess if you want to, why not? This give on the factory wiki makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. Rip power. 1 to 3 blue belt inline 100% balanced splitter. Interesting, they're using a red belt in here. I want to talk about 1 to 3 balancers lately on here, with none actually being 100% balanced, so I made my own. It's a touch long, but it's flawless. However, from what I've tested, 3 axis tag inserters can't move a fully packed blue belt. Can someone explain this? Inserters pick up fastest when they grab from the far side of a belt going across, meaning side loading a belt is the fastest way to get them to the inserter, so that is interesting. I don't know that. This is really cool. This is actually pretty simple 1 to 3 balancer. Not the other 1 to 3 balancers aren't, but I always forget that they're actually fairly straightforward, fairly simple, not super crazy complicated. So well done. Finished the game for the first time. What a great experience. Hey, well, congratulations. Asiath, I think. Very nice. All the materials sound much more elegant in French. They really do. Omelette de fromage. uh, combustible solid. That's pretty awesome, actually. I love it. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. Looked at the first few here on the main page. So, first page and second page, literally unplayable. Let's look at the last one. Yes, the cliffs is very frustrating. It's because they're actually, you didn't know, cliffs are actually walls. They're just reskinned. So probably the wall entity's there, and it just, the graphic just doesn't reach out there. Especially bothers me when my tank gets caught on a cliff on an alien nest, even in an alien nest, even though, like I can see I haven't even come close to touching the cliff. Yeah, cliff hitboxes are real weird. So yeah, definitely that is kind of unplayable. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Apologies for this being late. Well, late. Yeah, it's late, kind of. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy. If you have any thoughts and stuff, leave them below. I always do enjoy reading what you guys have to say on these videos. And if you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like. It's much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to keep up with all the content. And until next time, guys, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.